All right, so this is the last video before the 800 comes tomorrow. Gonna make some decisions. I doubt that I'm gonna keep all these amps. I can almost, yeah, because I could. Well, we'll just see. So day 10 of 75 hard. Down. I don't know. Last time I weighed in was 5.7 pounds. So. A lot of water drinking, a lot of working out, a lot of reading nonfiction books. It's a little, now it's just hard and a pain in the butt, but actually doing it now it's easy because I'm doing it and I feel better. All right, so we got here. I did the Mark V the other day. Here's the FM9. So remember a little quick recap. Here's the Mark V in 2C plus mode. Then here's kind of the FM9 in 2C plus mode. Really nice. Okay. And then here's the 77. Nice and pure. And then here's the AC30 in its cab, the open back 212, the vented chassis that comes with it. I just can't believe how much I love that. I've been a fan of. What? Huh? I take my son to the urgent care this morning. I came back and lay down for a few minutes and set a little alarm. It says, "Get up." I'm already up. But that's the AC30 in its cab. Oh man. I just love the way that sounds. And again, if there, there's probably dudes that watch this that are real metal guys, and they may be like, "What?" Well, everybody's got their career arc. For what I do, that's actually really cool. All right, so again, we're in the greenback vintage 30 X pattern cab. We were in that cab for the 77, but on the Mark, I just went into the all vintage 30 straight. All right, anyway, here is the PT100. Same guitar, straight in. Funny thing is, tempered tuning has become a thing, but I've always kind of done that. I've always felt like B a little sharper, a hair sharper, and then sometimes E string even a little sharper than that, and then it's like when you tune a piano, right? You tune it to itself. You don't just pop up a tuner or tuning forks and tune everything perfect. All right, so here is the Sir. Kind of general settings, channel 2. We're just going crunch. Everything on the back is at noon. The presence, the negative feedback, and actually, I've been running it with the thump or the whatever, like the sub knob off. But when I first plugged it in, I was like, it feels a little lean now. My ears are adapting to other sounds. I don't know. So I just put that in the middle. So it's kind of like in the Pete Thorne video. This is how he has it. He has everything set at noon and the thump thing in the middle. I don't know. It's not called thump. It's whatever it is, but it's like the low end. All right, so here we go. Probably hit a little overdrive in the middle, but PT100. Just kick a little bit of cracked 808 on there. So let's see where we're at. PT100. That's really nice. Probably, let me get to that. That's where the 808 kicks in. Yeah, and honestly, a lot of times I would be using this not at this much gain, but because we're listening to these other amps, you know, just so it doesn't sound so strange, right? I'll tuck down that volume just a hair, make it even. But yeah, so, you know, so here it is. Here's the PT100. Yeah, a little bit more gain than I probably would want. Here's the 77. And PT. And more, right? A little more like saturation. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to shut this off. Oh, 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4. I always wait 5 seconds after shutting it off. Now we're going to turn on Monsieur Twin Sister. And again, so tomorrow the 800 comes. So I'll just have everything recorded. Then we're gonna fire this 800 up, and we're just gonna see where we're at. I don't really know. You know, it's been years. I played 800s for a long time as a kid. Yeah, I played 800s as a kid, but yeah, it's been a long time. So we'll go Twin Sister. And all these amps are getting about the same treatment. So we're going to go for kind of similar crunch. Oh, man. Oh. This is nice. Right? So let me record a little bit and then listen to it so I'm not hearing it in there. Yeah, that's nice. So, PT100. Yeah, PT's more, it feels like more like almost like modded plexi, like it's got a little more distance. It feels further away all the time. Twin Sister. We'll back off a little bit of this presence. In my presence, we'll back it off. We're setting it just like a dang Marshall. Yeah. A little bit, so then I'll turn it. I'll turn it down the waveform like I did the PT100. Twin Sister. Let me check a little bit. Whoa. Let me see if these levels are all about the same. Yeah. Here's a little Twin Sister, and I did the same thing. I turned up the 808 a little bit in the middle. Let's just crack that 808. Let me listen to that PT100. Ah, they almost sound exactly the same. That's crazy. Ah, twin sister. And PT. There's massive overlap, but I love stereo clean guitars, and I love these clean in stereo. It's just incredible. So again, that sounds almost exactly the same. PT100. Twin sister. Twin sister's still a little brighter. Let me give me 1 second. Let me just a little too much top. I had the presence up, and I'm just not a presence up guy. Sometimes, I don't know, I fight this. I want to put a little less gain on it. Yeah, a little more just the tone. Twin sister again. Okay. It takes a lot of mental illness to do this. All right, here is Twisted Sister. Oh, not Twisted. I always call it. I want to call it Twisted Sister. Twin sister. And PT100. I mean, it's also the same guitar, the same everything, the same player, the same pick. So it's playing the same thing, basically. Twin sister. That's nice. Now the PT with the 808. And twin sister with the 808. Yeah, they both sound great. They're not super different. I mean, I think that the twin sister it's kind of the Dirty Shirley, which is like JCM800, they say, and the Sir is more plexy. The Sir is 100 watts. The twin sister, I think, is 40. But yeah, wait, yeah, it's actually twin sister almost seems louder if I look at the volumes. But yeah, PT100. And twin sister. A little more stink face, a little more forward. I keep playing that riff. Now I've got to finish it off, right? PT. Twin sister. Twin Sister's nice, a little more irony sounding. And then go to that 77. Hollywood. Oh, wait, did I shave the... Oh, I've already got a little EQ on there. Well, we'll just stay with it for now. We're going to shut this off now. Hold on, I'm sorry. Good Lord. I shaved a little top. Twin Sister. That's too bright. PT100. '77. 77, and then Twin Sister. They sound more similar almost. So all three of these are very similar. 77, PT100, Twin Sister. And then here's the Vox in its cab. Yeah, very different, more in the room, more personable, like more... I don't know, like something about it, I can hear the playing more, I can hear my hands more. Yeah, and then you go to the PT100. No, that sounds great. And Twin Sister. Not too much time. I'm gonna redo this Twin Sister now that I've got the EQ off. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's too much presence, a little too much. A little touch too much. Let me neutralize the... Yeah, so presence, if it's like 1 to 10, presence is on like 3 or so. Depth is on 3 or so. Bass is on like 4. Mid is under noon, just a little under, as is treble. So those are both like, let's say 4.5. Volume is at noon, and then gain is at like 2 o'clock. I know I was mixing metaphors. Let me hear that. Twin Sister. Sorry, I had those EQs on there. I had the EQ because the top was killing me with the 77, which now it's not bothering me as much, but Twin Sister. PT100. Twin Sister. Similar, the Twin Sister's got more gurk. Like, I don't know if you know it, like if you know what I'm talking, it's like there's more of this gurk to it, right? Twin Sister. Yeah, almost more like Angus, or like, you know, yeah, kind of like Angus, like Back in Black, you know, I don't know, like like I don't know, it's got more of that. PT100. Yeah, it's smoother and more refined, maybe more like later 80s. Like the Twin Sister definitely sounds like early 80s, late 70s. More like Def Leppard, like Let It Go, da 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 da. You know, it's got a very kind of And 77. It's probably would track that less top end, but I'm not going to worry about it. And then the total opposite is now here's the Mark V in Mark IV mode. Nice, and Mark V in 2C plus. then this is what I did with the FM9 in 2C++ mode. That's amazing how really nice that is. That's the Axe effects. And then AC30. It's just great. And that's different. Like it's almost like the Mark V and the AC30 are very different, and then you've got these three guys along here, which are also in the same cab, but more so they have a more similar DNA. So probably one of these would go, or I don't know, we'll see. 77 and PT100. It's nice. Twin sister. PT100. Yeah, it's not as, there's not as much weight in all the strings. A little bit more of an opaque thing where the twisted sister or the twin sister. Yeah, it's more like it's I don't like the way I hit the first chord though. That doesn't matter, but here like dun, dun, it's like boom boom boom, wait, right here. Right? And then you go to the PT100. See, it's got there's sound there, but there's no weight to me like PT100 over those like basic fundamental rhythms right here. And then twin sister. Yeah, the twin sister is more, I can hear like more something, more iron or more, there's more weight within all the strings. Yeah, twin sister. And then PT100. Yeah. So anyway, they're all good though, in a mix, like, who knows if you know anything, right? I mean, maybe you would. All right, well, day 10, 75 hard. My kids had a full-on brawl last night in the house. Oh, man. And my oldest is very sick. I was at urgent care this morning. He's home. My youngest has somehow been kicked out of his Epic Games account. He was just distraught last night, and my oldest son kind of beat up on him, so his arm was hurting, and he broke his headset when they were, my oldest son were fighting, broke the headset. He's kicked out of Epic Games, and yeah, so, oh man. Tonight is evaluations for Little League, so my youngest will start playing baseball again, which maybe that'll be good. Get him kind of out of the house and get him, running around with his homies. And he acquires like self-esteem through baseball because he's really good. So maybe it helps him. I don't know. What do I know? I'm just some guy. But there you have it. JCM800 is coming tomorrow, so we'll fire it up. I'm going to fire it up from scratch. Like, we're going to start the video. I'll have it turned on, but I won't have made any sound, and I'll just like turn it up and turn it up. We'll do it like, you know, turn up the radio. Yeah. So probably somebody's gonna go. I'm selling a distressor. I'm selling a couple of pieces. I paid off all my credit cards, but a couple of things have gone on there. I was doing some traveling and I had to get something for work. And so I just kind of want to get it back to zero. And it's literally like, it's the dagger shoots and it's done. Because I learned my lesson, man, with credit. Holy smokes, man. Wow. And it's not the first time that I overextended myself with credit. This is probably the third. And I got out the first time and I was like, whoa, thank God. And then I did it again. And then I got out again. And then I was like, whoa, I'm never doing that again. And then I did it again. So third time's a charm. I've learned my lesson. So I figure if I dump, you know, a couple grand and stuff, just pay these things off or get them down to like, you know, a few $100. I'm very conscientious about it now. I think your buddy Jimmy Lugo has learned his lesson. That's what we're shooting for. I am a very hard-headed, you know, I'm an incredibly focused person. So if my focus is on something positive, it's great. If it's on something not positive, it's like, uh-oh, hide the women and children. Where are the car keys? He's going crazy again. There he goes. My family was, you know, there was a time they were kind of scared of me. You know, I was a wild man. Down probably now about 6 pounds. And I'm, you know, I lifted weights last night and I've got the Peloton bike and I'm walking and working out and I got my Beachbody account. So I've been doing yoga with Beachbody. I want to start going through the Insanity workouts again. But I wanted to get the first week or two and get my body used to this. My knee is feeling better. You know, my foot was weird for a few days and my foot's okay. My knee was weird a little bit. I've always had a little bit of meniscus stuff with my knees. One of them I had surgery. So I really try to be careful with my knees. I've been icing it and doing a little ibuse. So that's it. JCM800. Next video.